All right, welcome to Band Fights, episode 46.
Wow.
Incredible. Thanks for showing up. I'm Itty. I'm joined as usual by...
Warts.
And...
Todd.
Tad.
I wonder if we should go to your old ball hockey nickname, T-Bone.
T-Bone, I forgot about that.
You want to dust that one off?
We could dust that one off if you want. I don't know, I'll think about it. Think about for next time, but yeah, we've got an interesting matchup this week, but first let's explain how the whole thing works. We take each band's top 5 on Spotify. We match up song 1 versus song 1, song 2 versus song 2, and so on for 5 songs. Our panelist will then pick the best song in each matchup to determine the point. The first band to amass 3 points will be declared the winner and move on in the tournament. We will provide links to the songs in the description of the YouTube video. We have also set up Spotify playlists so you can play along at home. Simply search for Idiot on Spotify. Click the profile and then access the playlist for the episode you are listening to. You can then switch back and forth seamlessly between the two programs, and you will be listening to the exact same versions that we did when we made our decisions. Don't forget, visit www.bandfights.com for past matchups and other bracket information. But before we get into this week's matchup, which is obviously it's Steely Dan versus A Perfect Circle, great matchup. But I want to get your thoughts on last week's matchup where Kiss was trounced by Bob Seger. You were supposed to be part of the...
You say that's ridiculous?
Wow.
Brad, who showed up in your place, voted against Kiss 4 out of 5 times.
Well, you know what? It was a smart move of your part to not tell me this on the phone when you asked me to come this week.
This is a raw reaction.
Yeah.
This is a reaction video
Disgusting.
right here.
I thought I was doing Kiss today.
Oh,
man. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, that's ridiculous. That's just insane.
They're already dead. So
Was Beth one of the songs?
no.
Oh, that's even worse.
But,
goodness.
yeah. Well,
Bob Seger's pretty cool, but
yeah, no. I'll give you the rest of the details.
All right.
It hasn't aired as of the timing of this taping. So, yeah. So this week's matchup. What do you guys think of this one? A Perfect Circle. You said you weren't really too.
Yeah, both these bands I'm not too familiar with, so I'm coming in this one just.
Steely Dan.
Yeah.
They're kind of like. They're classic rock, but they're kind of like easy listening. You'll recognize every one of the songs. I guarantee that. Perfect Circle, I mean, they sound just like Tool in a lot of cases. A little different, but
Yeah.
especially Judith sounds exactly like a Tool song.
Yeah, but not quite as good as Tool. But
Not quite.
yeah,
But
Maynard singing.
but I mean,
makes it.
hey, Tool adjacent is still pretty damn good.
Tool adjacent. Wow. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what about you? Wirtz?
Steely Dan. I don't know. Like, I know the name. I'm sure I'm gonna know the songs. I'm thinking like 70s, 80s beer commercial fodder kind of stuff.
Yeah, some of it
Okay.
could be.
All right. So yeah, and then Perfect Circle. I definitely know the song Judith. So that's a great song.
Yep.
I'm sure I'll know more, but I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, I love Tool. So I love just Maynard.
Tool adjacent.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes.
All right. Yeah, I mean, for me, I love Steely Dan. Usually it's a little slower than I'm used to, like you would think that I would like, but it's pretty cool. There's some pretty intricate instrumental work in there, and some catchy choruses. They're a good band. They're like a cooler version of Chicago if Chicago didn't write crappy ballads.
Okay.
But
a cooler version of Chicago.
yeah,
Okay.
I
Do they have horns?
No, they don't have horns.
Okay, well,
they're not that cool.
I don't know.
Okay.
but it's still pretty good. Perfect Circle. I'm not like everybody knows Judith. That's a great song, but beyond that, I know a couple other songs by them, but not overly familiar. So
Kind of depressed that one of these bands is going to make it past Kiss. They're gonna go
Oh,
further than
yeah.
Kiss. This is really kind of down.
and it was so it's random the way
Alright.
it worked out.
Okay.
Because it's funny because Seeger moved on and is facing Nugent, who knocked off Bon Jovi in the first round.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
that was a tightly contested part of that bracket for
Alright.
sure. So in this bracket, so we are in bracket F, and so for this bracket, we had already advanced in the tournament. We've got Clapton, Boston, Queens of the Stone Age, Dio, and Manson. And on the old Dunzo list, Creed, Huey Lewis,
Lies, oh, he lies.
T-Rex, Jane's Addiction, and Cheap Trick.
Marilyn Manson beat out Cheap Trick?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Cheap Trick
It's
had like
not-
one good song,
Cheap,
Well, it depends what songs they
and it was like wasn't even the good version of
was like-
I Want You to Want Me.
but
or whatever
it
it's
was
called.
that song,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
song's,
they have a lot of great songs, but they probably didn't have them in the Spotify.
they had the Flame in there. The Flame's awful.
Yeah, that's not a good one. Okay,
No.
fair enough.
They had a few songs like that.
Yeah.
There was another one off that album that was garbage.
All right.
So-
Okay, fair enough.
But anyway, so let's move on to song 1. So for A Perfect Circle, it's Judith for some reason.
For some reason.
And Steely Dan, Dirty Work. Judith and Dirty Work. Todd, you can go first because you said you like both songs. So
Wow, yeah. This is tough. This is like right down the middle. I've heard both of these songs before. I just wasn't ringing a bell when I heard the names of them. Man. Yeah, Judith is a great tune, and I really enjoyed the story. Warts, I'll let Warts tell it about what the inspiration for that song made it even more interesting. I remember hearing that one a lot. Got a lot of radio play. Dirty Work, I was like, no, I've never heard this song. And then they hit the chorus, and oh yeah, and it is a great chorus. Man, I'm gonna go Dirty Work here, but it's so close. It's so close.
all right, well, I'll go next just to put the pressure on Warts because I'm going with Judith on this. I mean, Dirty Work, everything Todd said's valid. Dirty Work's a great song, great chorus. I did lie earlier when I said there was no horns because there was clearly a saxophone in that song.
Is a saxophone a horn? I guess it is.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
The
blow
brass-
into
part
it
of the
and it
brass
makes
section.
noise. Yeah, it's
Fair enough.
a horn.
Fair enough.
So
Is a harmonica a horn then?
no, yeah, maybe you got
Words
me.
matter.
You got you got me on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna go Judith on that one. I just love that song. It sounds like a Tool song to me, and it's great. So that gets my vote.
All right.
Warts, break the tie.
Yes, I'll break the tie. So the story behind Judith, as far as I know it, which is interesting.
Well, and after you told us the story, I was listening to the lyrics, and
Yeah.
it really.
He's angry, man. Like
Yep.
Maynard's, I guess he's kind of angry in a lot of his stuff. But apparently, what I read is that it's a story about his mother who was stricken with some kind of illness that made her wheelchair bound, but she had like faith through it, and I think he really resented it for some reason. And so it's him kind of basically almost like angry at her and her having faith through it, not understanding why she didn't, I guess, resent her illness more. So
Resent God for
for like doing
allowing
that,
her-
allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
So it makes the song kind of a lot more interesting and even angrier than it sounds.
Yep.
So that's going to get my vote because I just it just sounds cool. He's like there's just a lot of kind of an emotion in it. And Dirty Work, just a little bit too slow and mellow for me.
Yeah, and a lot of Steely Dan is like that. It's
Yeah.
slower and mellow, but it's good. It's good
Mhm.
stuff. So, all right. Well, Perfect Circle jumps out early in this one, a split decision, but they're up 1-0, and we're gonna move on to song number 2. And for song number 2, A Perfect Circle, The Outsider, and for Steely Dan, Reelin' in the Years. Perfect Circle already up 1-0, and let's see if Steely Dan can come back. Warts, Steely Dan gonna make a comeback or?
Yeah, I think so. I like that Outsider song, but Reelin' in the Years is such a classic, fun song. Like it's just enjoyable, hard to vote against. And the Outsider, it's kind of more of the same. The Outsider kind of Tool adjacent.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it. It like makes me want to go back and listen to some more Perfect Circle. But Reelin' in the Years, just a great song. Just in that like classic rock kind of guitar solo in the middle there is really cool. And so yeah, it gets my vote.
Todd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steely Dan as well. Real in the Years. That's a classic song. Again, it's just one of those ones. I guess I've been listening to Steely Dan, but I didn't realize it was Steely Dan. I mean, those were staples on the radio, and I have heard them before. Perfect Circle, that just didn't connect with me. I've heard that song before. Not as catchy as the first one, so yeah, Steely Dan for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sweep. Reelin' in the Years is just a great song. Outsider, it's not bad. Like, I don't think anything Maynard Keynes can do would be bad in my books.
He makes wine.
I haven't tried it. I'm sure it's amazing though.
It's probably good.
It's probably
he like
pretty
owns
good.
restaurants. He makes wine. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that Steely Dan song. It's one of the. It's their signature song.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not their number one. But yeah, it's an easy choice for me. So. All right, well, we've evened up this matchup, tied 1-1. We're going to move on to song number 3. And for A Perfect Circle, 3 Libras. And for Steely Dan, Do It Again. All right, we got a tied matchup. Do It Again for Steely Dan, 3 Libras. I'll go first because this one is not close for me. Do It Again is just, I love that song. It's definitely my favorite Steely Dan song. It's just got a solid groove to it. Just like it's not like you're not gonna listen to that before you go play hockey or anything, but you're sitting around having a beer at a campfire. That's just a good song to just groove to. So it gets my vote. Works.
Yeah, 0 Libras. No Libras for me. Do It Again. I like that song. It's different than the other ones. Yeah, I didn't even know that was Steely Dan, so that's cool. And the 3 Libras, it's interesting to hear Maynard sing a bit of a ballad. I don't know if you call it a ballad, but like
it's a little
song.
slower.
Yeah, but I'll vote for Do It Again.
All right.
Yeah, clean sweep, Steely Dan. I'd have to agree. That's the my favorite song I've heard so far today. And that's one I was familiar with. Again, just never realized it was Steely Dan that sang it. It does sound different than the other two, so not even close for me on that one.
Yep. All right, Steely Dan out front 2-1 now. So we're gonna move on to song number 4. And for song 4, A Perfect Circle, Weak and Powerless. And for Steely Dan, Hey 19. All right, Steely Dan's up 2-1. Can A Perfect Circle get to OT? Warts.
I believe so.
You believe so?
I believe so. I believe Perfect Circle, although they are weak and powerless, have just tied this matchup. So I'm voting for Weak and Powerless. Hey 19 was a strange song. I don't know, it was weird. It didn't sound like the last 3, that's for sure, which I guess you could say for...
as a positive?
I guess
Unless
it could be a positive. It's diversity or like, you got a diverse catalog there, but I guess, yeah.
Oh,
but,
Neil Young's going to have something to say about my comment there.
Oh, really? Yeah. Neil Young's going to censor you again? Yeah.
I think I'm going to get censored.
Yeah, this can't be as bad as the last one. That one was bad.
that one's awful.
So I didn't love Weak and Powerless, but Hey 19 was a little too strange, so I'll vote for Weak and Powerless.
All right, I'm going to go next because I'm going for Hey 19.
Wow, you like the crazy.
I do, and that chorus, it's so cheesy, but I find it so catchy.
Wow.
It's got super falsetto bonus to it.
It's got something.
I like that song, and like the rhythm of that song is so, it's almost off-putting how how syncopated.
Which is why it's bad.
Crazy, but I don't know. I like that song. I can't even explain why, so I'm not going to. I'm just picking the song I like the best. So Hey 19 gets my vote.
Yeah, Hey 19 just doesn't connect, right? Just like he can't connect with his 19-year-old girlfriend. There's something off.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, I just had a flashback of being in the dentist reception and hearing the song. I'd heard the song before, and I really dig it. I like it. I'm going to go with Hey 19 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys have unacceptable.
We just don't connect at all.
Well played, sir. So the unacceptable views, the truck convoy wins. Steely Dan. Yeah, I guess that's it. Steely Dan wins the whole whole shebang. Yeah. So Steely Dan has knocked off A Perfect Circle. They're up 3-1. We're gonna move on to song number 5. See if A Perfect Circle can make this look like it was close on paper, even though we all know it's over.
No, I would have been over with this last song.
So for A Perfect Circle, we've got Pet. And for Steely Dan, Ricky, Don't Lose That Number.
Ricky, don't you lose that number. Again, no idea that's a Steely Dan song. Okay.
I want you all to know that we are fighting the fake news.
Steely Dan already moved on in the tournament. Ricky, Don't Lose That Number, and Pet. I'll go first. I'm going to vote for A Perfect Circle. Pet, that riff is awesome. It's amazing. Ricky, Don't Lose That Number. It's a good song. I enjoy that song, but Pet's going to get my vote in this case. Todd?
Yeah, I don't think either song really did it for me. So out of respect to Steely Dan, because I just never really recognized them before their song, I'm going to give them the vote here for Ricky, Don't Lose That Number.
All right. Works, break the tie.
I'm gonna vote for Ricky because I thought it was a Phil Collins song, which apparently is Billy. Don't Lose That Number. And no, I like that song. That's kind of catchy. It was a cool riff for Pet, but I don't know. It's kind of not as memorable, and maybe just because I've heard the other one so many times.
Yeah.
But it's kind of academic at this point, so
It is.
unfortunately.
Well,
'Cause
I
you guys-
mean, Perfect Circle could have looked like a squeaker but now it looks like it didn't even
does.
show up.
Because you guys screwed up the last vote, I think.
Well, whatever.
I blame both of you.
Hey, A19's great. I love that song. But, Perfect Circle. They're out. Steely Dan moving on. I mean, Steely Dan.
I can't see them going far, though.
No, but all 5 songs were pretty good. I enjoy them, but I mean
They were fun, but there's no standouts.
They come up against a really good band with really good songs. They're not going anywhere. But
Poor Steely Dan.
poor Steely
You just
Dan.
won and we just crapped all over you for no reason at all.
Yeah, you just stomped out. What does that say about A Perfect Circle, really?
Side project.
Yeah, it's a side project.
Steely Dan's better than Kiss, then, I guess.
Yeah, clearly.
That's not how it works, but maybe.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, I mean, it's like
Steely-
a Montreal, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Steely Dan didn't have to go up against Bob Seger, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So I guess
Steely Dan's up against Seeger. It might be 5-0.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I have a new appreciation for Steely Dan, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it like I said, that I liked all the songs. Nothing like crazy standout. Good, like just back. It's really background music. It's you have it on at the dentist office or
Yeah.
or at Walmart when you're shopping, and it just ushers you along in your day. Doesn't offend you. It's good, catchy music.
Yacht rock.
Yeah, exactly. It's yacht rock.
Yacht rock. I've never heard that term before.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, works.
need a
You
yacht
got any-
now.
You got any parting shots for?
No, I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing Tool in this tournament because I think that will be really cool. Although it'll take forever for us to listen to the songs. They're just
Yeah.
like 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't feel strongly about this matchup. So it was like they're good songs, but I don't think either band kind of goes too far. So
Yeah, the Perfect Circle stuff. It's good, like solid riffs, but it doesn't have like we were saying. It doesn't have the bass and the drums of Tool like that. really drives Tool's music, and that's just like you got Maynard singing. The riffs are great, but it just doesn't have that hook to it. There's nothing that other than Judith. Judith's really good, but the other 4 songs are just they're almost like track 8 and 9 on a Tool album, right? They're just there's nothing that stands out there. Todd, you got anything to add to that, or?
No, I felt the same way. I recognized all those songs, but after a while, they all started to sound the same, other than the Judith one, which stands out. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll bring this episode to a close. So, don't forget to
Smash that like button.
like this video, subscribe to our channel. Anything else?
Leave some nasty comments.
Yeah, leave nasty comments. If you are a Perfect Circle fan, give us some hate. If you are Maynard Keynes, threaten us.
Yeah.
If
you're Judith,
if you're Judith,
I don't know. Say thanks for the shout out. I don't know.
All right, so I guess we'll move on to next week's matchup, which should be a humdinger.
A humdinger.
A humdinger. So next week's matchup, we got Sir Elton.
Oh wow.
Taking on Cinderella.
Wow.
80s virtuosos that they are. So that will be an interesting matchup. So don't forget to check us out next week on Band Fights.